Normalcy. If a human being does not believe that the actual sun is going to rise the next day, they're in an incredible depression, and we all know it. In order to live in our society, we have to think lots of things that are not necessarily normal are normal. For example, we're all living in a climate changed world. That means that the storms are stronger, there's more things going on in the natural world. We're having 100-year floods kind of every couple years. So that situation can't really have us get all upset at all times. We can't, be totally upset with the fact that we have terrorism in our midst. We can't be upset. We have to start to think of all these things as normal. Well, the problem is we are now in a situation where our inner alarm bells are going on all the time. Our intuition is saying there is something majorly amiss, and yet we can't allow that to surface. But that creates a tension between our unconscious mind or our subconscious mind so far away from us. Our intuition is basically, it allows us to recognize what we cannot say to ourselves. And in order for any farmer to get up early in the morning and start planting his fields, he's got to believe the rains are going to come. He's got to believe lots of things in the natural world are going to cycle. Well, so many people in this society are now away from the natural world. We do not have any of those cycles really taking us down. In fact, we don't even have day and night. For many of us, we live inside all the time. So what difference does it make if it's day or night? The only thing is we just have more electric light on during the evening than we do during the day. But many of us are under lights all the time. And this becomes normal to us. Well, this is not normal in human history. This has a major effect. We're also living in buildings that were very far from the ground, so it's very difficult for us to do the very natural thing, standing on the earth in bare feet. That's what our ancestors did for millions of years. We are bred for that. We are now separated from that. So we come up with new types of norms. The norm of social media. Well, social media hasn't been around that long. It's no longer a norm. But it has to become part of our normal daily life. So what I want you to start becoming aware of is what is normal for you. What is your unconscious telling you? And you can actually key into a lot of those actual knowledge. And your unconscious can have a lot of knowledge about how your body is. And you can empower your self-healing by becoming aware of what your body is telling you. Start to notice the signals. Don't ignore them anymore.